can't even think. My brain has stopped working. Trigger warning if I throw up right now. For me, there's one clear winner. And for this video, there can only be one winner. I am delighted to announce that the winner of the World Cup of Hangover Cures is... Welcome to the ultimate hangover experiment, where we are going to be testing hangover cures from all over the world. If somebody claims it works, we're going to give it a go. If you haven't noticed, I'm currently not hungover, which makes me very underqualified to test these cures, but it is the May Bank holiday this weekend, and I plan on getting faced. So I think I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll meet you back here in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that got out of hand. I feel terrible. I started drinking on Thursday. I'm getting too old for this. I feel so bad. My head is banging. Feels like my stomach is inside me the wrong way around. My bank account is... I don't even want to look. But it is all in the name of science, because today we are going to find out if anything can hopefully help me in this situation. The format is simple. It's going to be a knockout. Pit two nations against each other. I'm going to try them both, and the winner moves on to the next round. Pretty simple. Our first matchup is America against Poland. Let's have a look at what they're bringing to the table. So I'm actually starving, so I'm looking forward to this. So for the United States, we have a Reuben sandwich. Actually, don't think I've ever had one. The ingredients, they're looking good. And a Gatorade to wash it down with. Whoa, came with a whole pickle. Not bad. All right, America, you know, hosting the World Cup. Let's see what this is saying. Okay, that's banging. Why have I never had this before? And then we got pastrami, we got rye bread, I think, sauerkraut. Oh, this is unreal. Now, I couldn't find any Gatorade, but I got something called Powerade. It's blue. It's definitely going to be the same thing. And the flavor blue does it again. Berry and tropical sports drink. This is a great start. Oh, I've perked up a lot since. Oh yeah. Okay, huge start from the stage. That is a statement performance if I've ever seen one from the host nation. Now, let's see what their opponents are bringing to the table. It's going to have to be good to beat that. Right. I fear that Poland are because they're bringing pickle brine. Not even pickles. The juice. This could be a battery. Oh, I'm going to give it a chance. Luckily enough, I do like pickle juice. But trigger warning if I throw up right now. Why is that kind of nice? Nah, Poland, man, I'm sorry. Maybe on another day, but you got your tactics all wrong. You got your lineup. Your lineup was bad. Pickle juice. Look, I'm a fan, but right now, no way. You're not beating the Reuben and the Powerade. So, match 1, USA, on to the semis. Okay, this next match I'm really excited about. We got Ireland taking on Mexico. I think this might have actually been one of our games if we had qualified for the World Cup. Yeah. So for Ireland, we're bringing a breakfast roll and a Lucozade. I've had this so many times. I'm going to try and not be biased. There's a lot of things that I'm trying here for the first time. Breakfast roll is not one of them. For the uninitiated, a breakfast roll is basically all the greasiest items you can think of put into a baguette. So we got hash browns, bacon, sausage, pudding, butter, ketchup, and you just put it in a French baguette. Shove it into your face to try and make yourself feel better. Oh yeah. That tastes like a Sunday morning. Tastes like regret. That tastes like I've made a fool of myself the night before. That's a good one. You can get bad ones, but this right here, this is a good one. And then sweet nectar that is Lucozade. What a symphony of just beautiful flavors. That's pretty big. That's huge from Ireland. Okay, here's the Mexicans' response. It is something called, no run-up, chilaquil con salsa verde y huevos. I don't know what that means. What the is this? We got eggs, beans. It looks like a lot of nachos, avocado, cheese. Not gonna lie, it's kind of turning my stomach just looking at it. Might need a minute. All right, Mexico, let's give it a go. Oh my God. I don't think nachos are supposed to kind of flap like this. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Because somebody who's tried this before, let me know if the nachos are supposed to be soft. Because it's working. Like, they're not even close to being hard. Chilaquil, I'm sure, translates to floppy nacho. Floppy nacho sounds like an Xbox gamer tag that it would automatically generate. I'm gonna need a fork for the rest of this because I'm not eating a fried egg with my hand. I couldn't find a fork, but got a teaspoon. Sorry, Mexicans. Oh my god. This is fucking banging. Oh my god. Are Ireland about to lose? I have to be unbiased. Am I about to knock Ireland out? First round. I don't know what to say. This is treason. How am I gonna let the breakfast roll die in round one? I'm sorry. Ireland, you didn't make it to the real World Cup. You showed up to this World Cup. You put on a good performance. Look, maybe on another day, you had a tough seed against the Mexicans, but I can't put you through. It's Mexico. Mexico through to the semis. All right, next up, a very interesting matchup. We got the Germans taking on the Scottish. Yeah, let's see what they're bringing to the table. I'm very excited for this one because I have never tried it in my life. It's iron brew. Nothing else, no food, just liquid. I couldn't tell you what this tastes like. What flavor is it? Doesn't say it anywhere. It looks like it's made of iron, like metal. But the Scottish swear by it. So let's give it a go and let's hope I don't throw up. Oh, I didn't expect it to smell like that. Oh, it's like, what is that? Is it cherry? Is that bubble gum? Bubble gum? That is the last thing I expected this to taste like. That's not a very Scottish flavor, but I'll tell you what, I don't hate it. I don't love it either though. Don't love that. Is that one of those things that you either love or you hate? Look, that's very random. It tastes like bubble gum. It's called iron brew. Alright, God's kind of a, I don't know. This round is a battle of the liquids because Germany are coming through with beer. In Germany, they call it the Konterbier. Oh, can I say it like that? Konterbier, which translates to the counter beer, which I really like. It's probably going to beat the iron brew. This does not look appealing to me at all right now. A couple days ago, not now. Just had to open it off a filing cabinet. Oh, this round is pretty miserable, I'm not gonna lie. Cheers. That's actually pretty tasty. I'm not mad at that. I think that's a clear winner. I think, yeah, beer beats iron brew. So for the final matchup of the quarterfinals, we have Dark Horse, New Zealand, taking on England. England is showing up with a full English. This looks amazing. So the full English, for people who don't know, it's essentially a breakfast roll outside of the baguette. You got sausages, mushrooms, tomato, beans, toast. People take it different ways. Hash browns are always a big one. I'm not seeing any here. Oh, there is one. Never mind. We're in business. It's good brown food. Lovely beans. I fear for New Zealand with this one. This is like England in the World Cup, you know? They're just showing up with a fantastic squad. Are they going to win anything? Only thing I will say about stuff like this, really activates the hangover sometimes, you know? I feel like that's why the Mexican was so good. There was like a kick to it. The spice kind of wakes you up. This one just puts you in an absolute hole. But sometimes you like to be in the hole. The hole is safe. You can hide from the hangover in the hole. Full English, solid. Now for New Zealand, this one's quite interesting. So here is what is curing people's hangovers in New Zealand, apparently. We got a steak, pie, and we got chocolate milk. On paper, that's a strong combo. I drink chocolate milk every single day. Definitely shouldn't, but I love it. You know what? Simple, but that's effective. Steak pie. Never had one when I'm hungover. Don't see why not. This is good shit. And then chocolate milk. I'm gonna love chocolate milk. Oh, wow. This is one of them. This is a really close game. Might be a late winner here. I don't know. New Zealand just swinging in crosses right now, trying to get ahead on it. That's such a good combo. Chocolate milk, once you have a bit of that, and then you go back for the steak pie. New Zealand, man. Shout out to you guys. But it's a fry up. Full English. It's a staple hangover. Go to. Steak, chocolate milk. At the end of the day, it's my hangover. I put my body through hell. I get to decide. New Zealand's winning. I'm sorry. I just love this combination. So, scores on the doors. Semi-final 1, we have the US of A taking on New Zealand. And on the other side, we have Mexico taking on Germany. Folks, it doesn't get much better than this. Okay, so semi-final 1, USA. Where did I leave the Reuben? It's anybody's game right now. feel like anyone could win this. This side of the bracket, the combinations are really going to be key here. The partnerships. The Reuben on its own, very strong. You add it with the Gatorade as well. That's a formidable partnership. Same with the steak and the chalky milk. That is fantastic. Is it pastrami? This kind of ham, this like yellowish ham. Unreal. And then the sourness of the sauerkraut is a little kick. I think, is there mustard in there? The kick is great. And then you mix that, you wash it down with a little blue goodness, and oh my goodness. Now let's compare that to the steak pie. Our nation holds its breath. On another day, New Zealand wins this whole thing. I love that. Steak pie, chocolate milk, unreal. But for me, the Reuben and the Gatorade, the US is into the finals. Commiserations to New Zealand. The Kiwis are going home. Okay, semi-final number 2. We have the Mexicans against the Germans. Two very different styles of play here. We got the spicy floppy nachos versus a beer. It's kind of like it's like Pep against Sam Allardyce. Very different approaches, but both very capable on their day. I've been excited to just get back into this. What am I tasting? I need to look up the ingredients because this is fantastic. Not gonna lie, stomach's starting to feel really bad. Wow, we were. Vamos. Let's see what it's up against. From a practicality standpoint, beer, I think, is the only one in the entire tournament that actually works in curing a hangover. The rest of them just make you feel a little better. With that being said, one beer up against floppy nachos, I don't think it's got enough. If it was a question of 5 beers, you're never going to beat that. We bid farewell to the Germans, put up a great fight in the tournament, but Chilaquiles from Mexico, you're taking on the US in the final. So here we are. You couldn't write it. It is a derby, Mexico against the US in the final of the World Cup. This is going to be tough. I might take like 10 minutes because my stomach is full of so much crap. Reuben or Chilaquil? It smells so bad in this room right now. I can't even think. My brain has stopped working. I think it's safe to say none of these have actually cured my hangover. But goddamn, that Reuben sandwich is so good. The bread is just, what is it? What is rye? Mexico, buzzer beater. Can Mexico clutch up? For me, there's one clear winner. And for this video, there can only be one winner. I am delighted to announce that the winner of the World Cup of Hangover Cures is the United States of America. The Reuben sandwich was absolutely delicious. Slight bit of spice mixed with the brown carbs, washing it down with a delicious blue Gatorade. That will actually hydrate you, as well as tasting quite nice. It's done it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know any other wild hangover cures, because we will be back. We will be hungover again. As much as I never want to drink again, we will be back here, and we will be looking for ways to feel better. I'm gonna go crawl up into a ball now and listen to Mac Miller or something.